you have to suffer while everybody else does not. Your kids won't, your husband won't, no one else will. If you want to spend maximum time with those fucking kids, when they go to sleep, guess who's up? You want to spend maximum amount of time with that husband? When that husband goes to work or whatever, guess who's maximizing all that time? Every free time you have will be family and what you want to become. There were several nights where David Goggins had a lot of sleepless nights. But if that's what you want to do, there's a lot of time to do it. Just gotta fucking maximize that shit. And if you don't, it's because you did not want it bad enough. And you can sit back and say, well, didn't want it that bad, because you can. Trust me. The shit I do on a daily fucking basis gives me that very confidence. Like I said up here, I know I've built belief that I may have failed, but building that belief I know I just didn't figure it out yet. Not that I can't do it, I just didn't figure it out yet. And that's what all that is. And I've also built up an insanely high pain tolerance by having that dog.
That dog.
I'm not trust me, man, I was born some sickly little abused kid, afraid of everything. But I built up that dog. And once you build that dog in you, man, the pain and the suffering and the lonely nights and the fucking unbalanced, if you put the right people in that foxhole with you, you are a dangerous motherfucker. But if you want to be part of that 1%, which I know all of you want to be, I'm sorry to say, you got to throw that balanced shit in the wind. The only way you can do it is if you go all the way in and talk to your family and say, I'll be home, but not today. So the thing about it is, the unbalanced mind allows you to do everything at a level that most can't even fathom. They look at you, they see you grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. And while they are at this mediocre level, you slowly rise and rise and rise. I call it front loading. If a lot of you right now want to be the best, you front load your life. So then that family that you were unbalanced with, you bring them on board when you're 40, 50, and 60 and say, okay, now I'm home forever because I'm making a shit ton of money, or whatever the hell you're trying to do. So it's all about that mindset of how hard you want to go. That's me. I leave no scraps on the table for anyone to pick up. And that's the mentality that you must have if you want to be great. And the thing about greatness is this. The sad thing about it, most of us never even think about it because we don't believe it's even in our arena. We think greatness is Michael Jordan or Tom Brady or Serena Williams, wherever the fuck it is. People have a lot of money. You have to put that shit in your Rolodex. Until you start to think that way, whatever you think about, trust me, it will become exactly who the fuck you are. I wanted to be the hardest motherfucker that ever lived. Am I that? It doesn't matter. I don't care. That was my goal when I was a 300-pound piece of shit. I think I'm not too far away from that motherfucker now.
You are that motherfucker.
Maybe. But that said, you gotta put that shit on the fucking table. If you don't, it's not going to happen. Like I said, am I the best motherfucker out there? Probably not. But I put it out there. So then I am that much closer to that. So that's what keeps me hungry every day. I'm leaving nothing out there for anybody to have. And that's the mentality that we all must have if you're searching for true greatness within yourself. Always hungry. There's something here that everybody has that's holding them back. That's holding them back from that one more step. Holding them back from that greatness. Holding them back from that millions. Holding them back from being that manager, leader. And until you go there, until you work with that, until you stay there, you're never, ever going to get to that next level. I guarantee you right now, I can look in your fucking eyes. You got something deep. Life is not easy. And right now, when you go back, you need to rediscover and redefine who the fuck you want to be. And by doing that, you got to get to that shadow that's chasing me You gotta face your own shadow and face it. I study the fuck out of my fear. And once you study the fear, you realize 9 times out of 10, it's just anxiety. Something that you gotta get the fuck over. Fear is only a second. Anxiety is what lasts for a long fucking time. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm at the fucking, when I'm at fucking 15,000 feet looking out, getting ready to a fucking airplane, that ain't fun for me. That's fear. But with the day or two before I jumped, that's anxiety. But I went home years ago and I studied parachutes, studied how they started packing them, started learning how they open, started learning the malfunction procedures. Before I knew it, I was intelligent about my fear. And once you get intelligent about your fear, guess what happens to it? It starts to drift away. Because now, fear is some of the unknown shit. I became a genius at the shit I was afraid of. Therefore, the fear became my bitch. And that's a true statement, my friend. Let's say I tell you I want to be a doctor. And I go to bed at night.
Right.
When I wake up, you're sitting there with my college list because you already called Harvard or whoever the fuck, and I'm already enrolled in school. That's who I want in my foxhole. I want a motherfucker that when times get hard and I'm out there suffering, you look at me and say like this, do you want a banana? Do you need something to drink? You want to take a little break? Hey, I got to study late hours. Want some coffee? I don't want to hear no weak shit. Help me. And when I feel soft, help me succeed. Don't feel sorry for me. I want my foxhole full of motherfuckers. When I'm hungry, you feed me. When I'm tired, you help me stay up. When I say that I can't do something, you help me find a way. You never give me a way out. Like most people nowadays, I hear all kind of families. They come home, that doctor story is real. I want to be a doctor, but they fucking sucked in anatomy or some shit. The parents said, oh, you don't need that. You can do something else. Now, this person's in her 40s and she regrets that decision. That's not a good foxhole. You want that person to say, hey, I'll get you a tutor. I'll help you out. Those are the qualities you're looking for. You're looking for those qualities that they keep you in the fight, not take you out of it.